That's before. Stay! Hey, stop!
No, you know. So shut up about it now, because I'm tired of listening to you.
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
I'm not breaking anyone's car.
We're not violating your rights.
You are.
How?
Because
Which right? Which civil right are we violating?
Imagine being arrested for changing a tire, or cops tasing your dog while it was trying to comfort you, or being harassed and insulted because the officers got the wrong address. All of that and much, much more is coming to you in today's episode of The Hidden Files. Strap in and let's go. We start our lineup today with a short but painful clip. Viewer discretion is advised because this is probably the last thing anyone wants to see in a police encounter, and it's not going to be easy.
Stand up. Right there on the front of the car. Stay straight.
I ain't doing got gun right there. I'm not doing
Yeah.
I'm saying we just saying, oh yeah, fuck. I'm not, oh my God. Okay. Oh my fault. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the You was big and bad. Shut your
Wow, I did not expect that. To be honest, the first time I saw this, I figured it was all staged. I mean, the officer's accent is so thick, and she's behaving like a crazy bigot. She's like the epitome of a corrupt cop from the middle of the 20th century, yet it turned out to be true. This is an excerpt from an interview with the victim, Micah Washington.
So, first of all, just how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm just, trying to process everything. I'm doing fine.
And so are you aware that this has gone national, this video?
Yes, man. Like, I've been trying to actually just stay out social media because, like, I don't like seeing the video. Like, it just do something to me. Like, I just can't watch it. Like, me personally. Like, I can watch it, but, like, with the sound on, no, I can't do it.
So take me back through what you remember. I mean, from what your attorney said, you were just simply out changing a tire near your home?
Yes, man. Like, I was near my aunt's. I was going to pick up my little brother because I always go get him, like, every other weekend or whatever. And then me, my brother, and my co-defendant walked back to the car. So, once we got back to the car, I was on the ground changing the tire when the police officer pulled up. So when she pulled up, she was basically like, what you guys doing? We told her we're changing the tire. She get out, she check out the tire or whatever. Then she she asked for our IDs. So me personally, I was like, if this not a traffic stop, so why you need an ID? So, but I still gave it to her trying to be in compliance. So I gave her my ID and I'm still asking the same question, like, what's the purpose of you needing IDs?
If Micah's account is true, it means that Reform Officer Dana Elmore did nothing by the book. She exercised her power over a citizen without having or articulating proper cause. This kind of behavior is so out of place in the 21st century that I'm still having trouble grasping that this really happened. And the tasing started even before they started filming. Listen to this.
So that's when she finally feels some type of way or whatever. So she told me to go stand on the back of the car, and I was like, I'm not being detained, so I don't have to do anything. So, like, basically it's like, so once I told her that or whatever, she said, well, now you are. She grabbed me. Like, I put my hands up or whatever. So, cause I was standing like between the back door and the driver door, and I was trying to grab my phone so I could turn my camera on and record her. So, like, once I finally got my camera on, then she tased me the first time. And she put her foot in my back on the ground.
So you fell down after being tased?
Yes, ma'am. I dropped my phone and stuff. Yes, ma'am. So she had me face down in the road first, like, so I put my hands behind my back so she could start tasing me or whatever. So my brother video started like once she got me off the ground into handcuffs. So when she get me onto the car or whatever, I let her know like I got a gun on me. Like, so it won't go any farther than it did. So
okay, so let's stop there. You had a legally carried gun.
Yes, ma'am.
This part is a little sketchy because one of his charges said that Micah was an ex-felon. Now, Alabama state law prohibits possession of a pistol by anyone convicted of a violent crime. While Micah was in jail and the video of his arrest went viral, his neighbors rallied to support him.
She tased him in the back, and she was holding it. She was just holding it there until he started crying.
Jalexis Rice, girlfriend of Micaiah Washington, says this all started when her boyfriend and two others were changing a tire of the car they were driving. She says that's when the officer in the video pulled up, eventually putting her boyfriend in handcuffs and tasing him.
When I seen, I couldn't do nothing but cry. I couldn't do nothing but cry.
Following his arrest, Washington was booked into the Pickens County Jail on several charges. He has a bond of $500,000. In a statement, Reform's police chief and mayor said they're aware of the video and the police officer has been placed on administrative leave. However, people attending Monday's rally say they want more done.
She needs to be fired, and I feel like she can leave and go somewhere else and do it if they don't hold her accountable for nothing. You're a police. You're here to protect and serve us. How do we supposed to trust you and this how you treat us?
It hurt my feelings for real.
As the Alabama law enforcement agencies handling the pending investigation, Micah's tried to cope with things and stay low. One thing that bothers me is the sense that the officer got pleasure from doing it. I mean, it looks so natural to her. Here's what the victim had to say.
And when you watch her back and hear her voice, that's a lot of something that people have really zeroed in on, to say that it sounded like she was enjoying what she was doing.
Yeah, that what it seemed like to me. Like she was getting a thrill out of it, because like when she got me into the back of the police car and my brother video went out, she was like, she was basically like, yeah, you so tough now. Like she was like, we gonna enjoy watching this video.
And there you have it, folks. A seemingly innocent victim and a seemingly deranged cop. But was Micah telling the truth? And is she really the monster she seems to be? Let me know what you think of both of them in the comments below. Violence can come in many shapes and forms. As we've just seen, a simple taser in the hands of people can be a tool for pain. But in this next clip, an officer gets carried away and performs a judo throw on an unsuspecting innocent man. The scene was set when someone reported a car burglary, and supposedly this man fit the description.
Your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. These your hands in your pockets. Turn up your jeans, baby.
Excuse me?
You're being detained, bud. Don't take your backpack off. Take your backpack off.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
Can you explain what this is
Before
for?
you go on the ground, take your backpack off.
I'm going to get picked up for work.
Come on. Since we want to play this game.
Now I have to pause here for just a moment. Imagine waking up early before dawn because you have to go to work. You're waiting for co-workers to pick you up, and then a cop approaches you and starts bullying you like this. And what the cop said last,
come on. Since we want to play this game.
Just shows that he's sure that he got his culprit. So, even though he's clearly overstepping boundaries, he's already made up his mind that this has to be the car burglar. He probably believes that any use of force will be justified once it's proven that he apprehended a criminal. But he's about to take his aggression a step further.
Sir!
Put your hands behind your back.
This is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands behind your back before you end up on the ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you going to tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
I'm not breaking anyone's car. Sir!
I'm just going to work.
Get back.
I'm just going to work.
You dumb.
Oh my God. I'm just going to work.
They don't know where we are.
Help me. I'm just going to work.
You got that? Yeah.
I'm just going to work. Ow. Ow.
I don't know.
Ow, please.
Yeah.
I'm getting picked up from work, please.
921, man.
Please help me.
Shut the up. Get up.
I'm going to work.
Your traffic partner.
Ow. Ow.
Shut the dude. Get up.
Ow.
We're 95, 1 minute.
Ow. Ow. I'm going to work.
I don't know what this is for. Please, oh.
Male backpack, right? Yep.
Jesus Christ. That's it? A male with a backpack and he slams an innocent man to the ground just for asking what the problem was? This cop is really unhinged. I don't know, maybe something's happening in his life that made him this bitter and angry, or maybe he just needed to blow off some steam, and like any bully, he targeted a person who cannot defend himself.
Please, I'm going to work.
Where are you?
I'm going to work.
Are you on camera breaking in the car?
No, I just came from my dad's house.
I bet you are.
He lives right up there. What did I do wrong?
Hey, 348.
Please, I just came from work.
Well, you're under arrest for obstruction, at least.
How? I literally just
You didn't want to.
dad's house.
You didn't want to listen. Put your hand behind your back. That's simple. Then I told you you're going to end up on the ground. You still didn't do that. Then ended up on the ground, didn't it?
I wasn't trying to.
You wasn't trying to. How old are you?
Please.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're older than me. Act like a man.
I'm just trying to get to work.
Oh, wow. The officer first tried justifying his actions by saying the suspect did not follow orders. First of all, the cop was obligated to say what the reason was for detaining a person. He failed to do so until later on. If he did that from the start, my guess is that the suspect would have given him his backpack, and once it was checked, this would be over. But no, the officer messed this up completely, and now he's belittling the suspect further for not being a man.
I'm seriously not trying to do anything, please. It's just too big.
No, that's fine. I got to take it out of your pocket, though.
I'm just trying to get to work.
Just relax.
Please.
Do me a favor, just relax for a second.
When the cops say put your hands behind your back, you do it. And then we explain.
I don't know what I did wrong.
I was trying to explain to you, but you wanted to keep pulling away. So now you're under arrest for obstruction.
What?
Nope, I told you multiple times. All you had to do was listen. But no, you wanted to be a child and try to pull away. That's your fault.
No, come on. I just...
No, you're under arrest.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Car parts.
I got my other headphone in my ear. Please, come on. I'm just trying to get my life back together.
The first name is Chris. It's not
Can you
Christopher.
please call my dad, please?
How old are you? 29? I'm not calling your dad.
What?
I'm not calling your dad. You're 29. You're older than me. I ain't
No,
calling.
come on, please. I'm just trying to get to work. I
You know
haven't
the back
done
of my
anything.
car. Come on. He needs to be checked.
I'm really just trying to get to work.
Yeah, are they on the way or?
No, not yet. I'll call him.
I'm just trying to get to work.
Thought I did.
Please, I'm just trying to get to work.
The smug look on this cop's face is truly unnerving. That's a person you do not want to pull you over for anything. And the belittling continues. So what if the suspect wants to call his dad? Maybe his dad is the closest person to him. And what does age have to do with anything? This cop is really a piece of work, for lack of a better word. Oh, and naturally, he's got his own version of the story.
Want to be a fair. I said, put your hands behind your back, you're being detained.
What did he say?
What? No. What is this about? And I was like, dude, I'll explain in just a minute. Hey, Paul, we're 10-4. Go and start Metro for my 95.
Holding 880, satisfied. 925, 922, start Metro for R95.
Did he really look at his bruised arm just now? Jeez, he slams the guy on his head, WWE style, then berates him for not behaving like a man, but then looks at his arm to see if he has a bruise. That's a lousy cop if I ever saw one. And after unsuccessfully rummaging through the suspect's backpack, doubt is starting to creep in.
I mean, hopefully this is the guy. At this point.
I know, I mean...
We 25.
So the blue lights, I'm like, where is he? So I'm like, all right, let me just pull up, see maybe he took off running or something.
Yeah.
I'll just see legs.
Son of
I just got 920 shows 10. What the fuck was going on?
I tried keying up, it wouldn't go out. And I was like, dude, because he started walking that way. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Male backpack, right? Dark clothing?
Yeah. I mean, it matches to a T. I'm willing to bet he's on camera.
Just want to make sure it's him. Because he didn't really have...
Like I said, I can go to that address.
Yeah, just in case he hit his head pretty good.
Fair.
Fair? What's fair about any of this? An unhinged cop slams a man to the ground. Mind you, this is not the WWE. This is not a ring. He smashed the suspect, or should I say the victim, on his head on the concrete. And now they're trying to get their stories in sync, just in case he wasn't the culprit they're looking for. Not to mention, they continue to make fun of the way this cop assaulted the young man.
This is how we're going to start the day off, huh?
I'm good. Friday, it's not even... It's 6:13.
I didn't stretch before any of this, man.
I just saw legs go up. I'm like, oh, wait, we're...
God damn it, Paul, 10-10. Okay, it's him. It's his. I don't think he ever made it into a car, did he?
He was
that we know of. Yeah, he was trying.
He was trying.
So, if it is him...
He had criminal intent all day.
Yeah, criminal intent. That was like, they said negative charges. Did you see him trying to get into a car?
I'm saying, I was like, well...
I was going to address that later.
No fair.
No fair? Address that later? You mean after you body slam him on his head, potentially inflicting grave bodily harm? Who turns guys like this loose on the streets with guns and the authority to arrest someone? How come no one stopped this guy earlier? The cop continues looking for evidence, and pretty soon they get visitors.
All you do is take his backpack off, turn around, put his hand behind his back. We wouldn't have played this game.
Right.
P1 gets it off of scanning.
What is it?
P1.
Oh, okay.
See if you got any of my
Right?
My wife likes to leave her car unlocked.
I don't think he actually got into a car. I dropped him on his head right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got boo-boos too, but I'm okay. But yeah, he's in the back of my car. Just make sure he's... Yeah, I think that's a blood spot.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope that the officer's boo-boo doesn't hurt that much. In the meantime, Tyler Canaris, the victim in this video, had a rough time. He ended up with a broken clavicle and had to have surgery. On top of dealing with $75,000 worth of medical bills, he was also charged with obstruction of justice. That is, until the body cam footage became public 11 months after the event. Understandably, it immediately went viral.
Our first interview with a man slammed to the ground as his arrest was caught on video has now gone viral. Now his attorneys plan to file a civil lawsuit against Paulding County, accusing that deputy of leaving the man with $75,000 worth of medical bills, from fractured bones to a ruptured eardrum.
And they tell our Bobeth Yates there have been other allegations against the same deputy.
That's right, that man, Tyler Canaris, and his attorneys are speaking out, saying there was a huge miscarriage of justice, and now they're asking for the charges to be dropped.
The actions were unnecessary, they were unjustified, but more importantly, they were unlawful.
Canaris describing to 11 Alive today the lasting psychological and physical toll of the arrest.
Sometimes I feel like that some cop is following me. I can't perform my duties the way I used to.
And Tyler's attorneys say his injuries were extensive.
Tyler suffered a left clavicle fracture. He currently has pins in his shoulder that will be with him for the rest of his life.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the trial goes. In the meantime, one thing that really bothers me is that the sheriff's office did nothing to reprimand the deputy, identified as Michael McMaster, except to put him on administrative duties, especially considering the fact that his personnel file reveals a string of complaints of police brutality, stretching back to 2015, the year he was hired for the job. Let me know what you think should happen to that cop. Okay, let's take a step back from violence. This next case is complicated. From the officer's point of view, it's about child abandonment. However, from the suspect's point of view, it's about constitutional rights, the privacy of one's home, and a person's integrity being violated. You're witnessing Patrol Officer Casey Barnum approaching the apartment of Miss Roseanne Perez. The incident happened in June 2019 after Perez's son reported her because she evicted him from her own apartment.
Hi.
Stop, sir. Hold on. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're getting a call from your son saying that you guys are kicking him out.
I actually just got home. He has a warrant out for his arrest.
Right,
Out
for
of...
possibly for not doing court or something.
Yep, that's right. Yep, that is right.
And he's calling us saying you're kicking him out of the house.
I just got home from court, like literally just walked in the house. It's been my sister, and he actually hasn't been allowed in my house because he did this the last time, and I had to do a well check because I was at work. So I did tell her not to open the door if he came back, if I'm not here.
You can't do that.
Okay, well either way, he has warrant out for his arrest, so you guys can deal with it. Okay?
So, as a mother?
Okay, I gotta go, okay? I'll be back.
So I'm pretty sure I know which warrant it is. It was for the incident a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna come outside.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rewind a little. Did he really just say that she can't do that? She can't not let him in? This guy has a warrant for his arrest, and he was violent before when he damaged the door. She has every right not to let him inside, for the safety of her children if nothing else. But before we jump to conclusions, let's see how she reacts to this.
He's not coming to go to flat for that.
Okay. It's not a warrant for that. It was a warrant today because he failed to show up for court. So let me explain to you, officer, what's been going on, okay? So first off, he's kicked my door down before. Okay. The whole entire thing. The other day I was at work, and I can't leave work to come and see what's going on. I have small baby children here. And he did this to my door while I was gone. While I was gone, not while I was here. So I did a well check. No, please hear me out first because I know exactly where you're going with this. Okay? So I asked him on his birthday, which was Tuesday, to get his home.
Okay.
He failed to come home. I don't know if he told you that or not, but he failed to come home.
Okay.
Okay, so he went to my sister-in-law's house and has been there since.
Okay.
And I told him, if you're not here by Friday morning in order to go to court, Trey, I'm going to court on my own.
Okay.
Which I did this morning. I went to court on my own. His court was at 9:30, and I will show you where I told him. Okay, I told him your court is at 9:30, so you better be here doing what you're supposed to be doing, or I'm going to court on my own.
Okay.
And guess what I did?
The officer keeps saying okay, but I suspect that he doesn't approve of Mrs. Perez's actions. My guess is that it's just a matter of time before he tells her just how lousy a mother she is for neglecting her prodigal son.
Because he just got here. So what did I do? I went to court on my own.
Okay.
Okay? So he has a warrant out for his arrest out of Adams County right now for failure to appear. And the judge specifically told me, I told her everything that happened, as I'm telling you.
Okay.
And am I kicking him out now? Yeah, he has a warrant out for his arrest. He's not welcome in my home until he gets that taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. He's a fugitive. Yes, I can.
You can call, listen,
Yes, I
listen.
can. What?
I listen to you.
Okay, what?
You can call us if he comes, but you cannot say you can't come in. And if you lock him out, he can kick your door to get in because he lives here.
I don't know what this guy's been drinking, but none of what he says makes sense. Yes, the law strictly defines parents' responsibilities. For example, to provide reasonable support and maintenance for their underage child. Nowhere does the code state that it has to be in the parent's house. Seeing that she knows her son was safe at her sister-in-law's house, all that talk of child neglect goes out the window. As for the claim that her son has the right to break down her door, I don't even know what to say to that. But wait, this clown isn't done yet.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. He may not kick my door.
Okay.
Okay?
If you lock him out, he can.
Okay, I didn't lock him out. My sister did. If he is being a havoc, well, my sister is here babysitting my children. He is not welcome here.
Then she needs to call us. You can't kick him out.
We did call you. We did call. We did a well check. The officer came and you can check that.
Okay.
The officer came and did that. He hasn't been home since until today.
Okay.
Today he was locked out again, and the reason that he was locked out was because I wasn't home. When I'm home, then he can come.
That's not how this works.
Too bad, so sad. Goodbye.
No, that's not how, ma'am. Listen, that is
You
not how.
need to leave out of my house.
Stop.
I am. You do not have any permission to go into my house. You have no permission to go into my house.
That's really for the Can I have a
Can
second?
you please let me go?
No, because now you're under
Close that
arrest.
door. Close that door. What am I under arrest
Stop.
for?
You're under, because you just shoved me.
I did not shove you. I told you
It's
to
on
get out
video.
of my house. I told you to get.
It's on video.
You have no right to come into my home.
It's on video.
Comb my hair. You have no right to come into my home. You have absolutely no right to come into my home.
Well, that escalated out of nowhere. The officer is telling the truth about Mrs. Perez pushing him, or at least attempting to do so. However, he did enter her home without a warrant. My hunch tells me that he took this personally for some reason. But we're not here to analyze Officer Barnum's relationship with his mother. So let's see what happens next.
Get me out of these cuffs.
No, you're going to jail.
I am not going to jail.
You are going to jail.
Bet. Get me out of
Stop.
these cuffs. Brina! 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 Open the door, Brina! And get this all on video. Brina! Get this all on video.
Stop pulling away from me.
I'm not pulling away from you.
You are.
What am
That's the
I
same as you're
under
trying to
arrest
slip
for?
your cuffs. I just
What am
told
I
you because you
under
just
arrest
shoved
for?
me.
What did I shove you for?
Did I just tell you? It's
What
all
did
on
I shove
camera.
you for? What did I shove you for?
We can talk about it
What
in court.
did I
It's all on camera.
What did I shove you for?
Do you have any weapons on you?
What did I shove you for?
Do you have any weapons on you?
What did I shove you for?
Do you have any weapons on you?
What did I shove you for?
Okay.
I work for Weld County government.
Okay.
Do you think I have weapons on me?
Okay.
Get off of me now.
Come on.
Sir, I'm not under arrest.
Yes, you are.
For what?
I just told you shoved me. Come on. Come on.
I'm not going to tell you again. Let me go. This is a violation of my rights. You went into my house. You went into my home. You went into my home without being welcomed into my home. Get off of me. You stupid son.
Come on.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hurry the You are going to be so sued.
Okay.
Did you not try to go into my home?
No, I was in your doorway.
No, you pushed my door open. Well, I was trying to go into my home.
Come on.
You can't, literally opened up my door.
No, I prevented you from shutting your door, and then you shoved me.
Now that's what I was waiting for. Finally, a suspect acts normally, even though they know they're innocent and are being unlawfully arrested. Instead of kicking and screaming like some Karen, Mrs. Perez is calmly going to walk this officer into court, and so she did. As soon as the supervisor arrived at the scene, Mrs. Perez was released. She filed an action in federal court claiming a Greeley police officer violated her constitutional rights. She cited false arrest and a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable search and seizures. The City Council unanimously voted for a $200,000 settlement. Our next clip is a really weird one, but that's what you get when a cop has a chip on his shoulder and decides to take it out on innocent people. I'll walk you through it, and if you agree or disagree with my assumptions, feel free to let me know in the comments. We're watching Los Animas County Sheriff's Deputy Mikhail Noel. He's just pulled over a vehicle for a relatively simple reason. The driver was driving too close on an icy road. Instead of advising him to be more careful, the officer chooses a more hostile approach.
Windows frozen.
Okay, what's up? Deputy Noel with the Sheriff's Office. Let me get your driver's license ready. Hold that dog.
Allie, get back. Can I ask where you're a little snippy? What's the problem is?
What's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're following too closely. Can't you see the roads are icy? You see me slowing down and you're still coming up behind me. There's no reason for you to be doing that.
Brakes in the icy.
It's not good. Don't tell me how I should be driving. Okay, I'm in a marked. All right, well, that doesn't give you the right to follow a marked patrol car close like that. What if I had to stop? I know there is ice there. That's why I was cruising, so I don't slip.
Both, brother.
There's no reason for you to be that close behind a marked patrol car.
The driver is obviously smart. Opening a car door could be perceived as a threat by the officer. So he informs him that the windows are frozen, so he has to open the door. The deputy is a different story. The normal approach would be to pull the driver over and advise him that the roads are icy and that he should be more careful and keep a safe distance. But no, he engages with a hostile tone from the start. The way he's determined to justify his own driving shows a lack of confidence, and the way he specifies that no one should be that close to a marked car indicates a sense of superiority. What, driving close behind a civilian car is okay, but if it's marked, then it's an offense? I have a sense that this could escalate fast.
Okay, when you find that, stay in the vehicle, your registration and insurance. I'll be back. That's for clearance mail card.
Go ahead. Copy. SD4, your plate clears on the 2020 Ford Ranger white in color.
Alright, copy. Okay, I'll be out on a citation. He's trying to also locate his registration and insurance.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Did you find it?
Recording too. Good.
I didn't. You didn't find it?
No, you didn't have to be a simple problem.
So you didn't find your insurance or registration? Okay. Alright, you're getting a citation, so go ahead and close your door.
Okay, so I might have been mistaken. The officer's gonna issue a citation, and that'll be that. The only thing that still keeps me on edge is that voice from the young man's phone. The voice from the other side sounded agitated, so I think something's going on. And I also think we're about to find out what it is.
Do you always stop behind cops when they pull people over? I ain't stopped right behind you. Okay, you don't need to be here. I ain't you don't need right to be behind here, okay? You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son. Right, he's my ride back to Wilson.
Leave. Leave. That's the part. Stay. Hey, stop. Get out the car. Get out the car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna
SD4, give me the radio. Get out the car. 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 Get out the car.
Stop it now.
Get out the car.
Get out.
Get out the
Get out of the car.
Hey,
now. Get out of the car.
Hey, Nate, do you see?
Get out the car.
Do you see this?
Get out of the car.
You see this? Are you recording that?
Yeah, we're recording it. Yeah. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing anything.
Wow, that escalated quickly and unexpectedly. I understand this other cop, his colleague yelled for help, and he ran over ASAP, clearly under the impression that the suspect had done something wrong. Even though he has no clue what really happened or didn't happen, at this point, his only duty is to help secure the suspect, and that's okay. But the other cop, he's a wreck. My observation of his psyche turned out to be true. Did you see how he was shaking as he pointed his gun and yelled at the man? Jeez, that guy should have never become a cop. Let's see how far he takes this.
Now you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Get out the car. Full state. Get out the car.
It has nothing to do with anything. And they don't have jurisdiction over it. Get out of the car. No. I got give a shit. Put it in the car.
I just did.
Seatbelt is off.
You don't pull away from me.
I'm not.
You're going to get lit up.
I'm not.
Okay, you're going to get
You're
lit
breaking my arm, man. Hold on, I'm going to get out.
Get out the car. Get out the car.
Can you hold on? I'm not.
Get out the car, man.
I'm trying.
Get back over there now.
I'm trying. Just stay there and record. Ow. Can you guys
get out?
Hold on.
Now.
I'm getting out. I'm not.
You're under arrest.
I'm not.
Get out. Turn around and face the truck. You're under arrest.
Get out. Okay, guys.
Put your hands behind your back.
Settle down.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your.
I'm going.
Put your hands.
I'm going peacefully, fella. Settle down. What's going on here? God damn! I just
get back.
Hey, he's recording this case.
That's fine. He can record all he wants.
This case, guys.
This is heinous. Okay, I sense the old man was trolling them a little bit, saying he was complying and at the same time trying to stall the situation. But never did I see him really resist the officers in any way. On the other hand, the cops went berserk, especially Deputy Noel, completely unhinged. And why? Because the man drove away after the officer told him to do so twice? I guess officers of the law get their egos bruised easily. They just want you to do as you're told.
Yeah.
You do what you're told, all right? You think it's okay just to roll up a traffic stop?
No,
and
I'm
not do what you're told? Now you go to jail.
That's all right. I'm a
Turn around and face the traffic.
I'm already cuffed. The guy's not listening. If he listens, he won't get manhandled.
Now let's
Don't
go.
move.
Let's go.
That's great. You need to stay around.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Get in when you mother.
I'm gonna tase you. Get in the car. Get in the
Damn, I'm
Get in the Get in the car.
You know, this is ridiculous.
SC4, taser deployed.
God, I don't care.
SC4, taser deployed, 1 mil. Get back over there now!
Where is he from?
Walsenburg.
Well, that was interesting. Not for the suspect, of course, but somehow, even though he was tased repeatedly, he seemed to be calmer than these two bozo deputies. So, let me introduce you to the cast of this show. You've already met Deputy Noel. The other one is Lieutenant Henry Trujillo, and the suspect's name is Kenneth Espinoza. As Deputy Noel is rummaging through Espinoza's car, the supervisor arrives. Let's see what the scoop is.
Go ahead and clear that party. Put your in first. No, so that's my original stop. He rolls up behind me and he starts giving Henry lip. Walk back here. Henry tells him to leave. He's like, he's not leaving. So I said, leave. So then I try to tell him to stop. He punches the car while I'm holding on to the car. Okay. Put him at gunpoint. Okay. So he backs up. Nah, I just my hand.
So the deputy's account is pretty much true from his standpoint. From Espinoza's view, he did nothing wrong, he pulled over far behind the traffic stop, and he started leaving after both officers repeatedly told him to do so. Then, when they yelled stop, he did stop. He basically complied with every order, although not instantly. But my hunch is that all of this is just an extension of Deputy Noel's mood that day. He's been hostile from the get-go, and he was just looking for that spark to ignite the fuse. But this is still far from over.
Get out now. Get out.
Can you fucking
now? Get out the car. Okay? This is how it's going to work. Okay? You're going to do what you're told to do, and that's it. Stand up. Stand up. Up against the car. Spread your feet.
Come on, guys, this is excessive. Stop. Come on, man.
I got his wallet.
This is ridiculous.
Well, quit acting like an idiot.
I ain't acting like nothing. I got a taser piece in my hip. You guys shot me right in the god face.
That's far. Go ahead and roll med to our location.
Man, I'm not doing anything on my foot, guys.
Lean up against the car.
Jesus Christ.
Spread your feet apart. DLB is going to be 2-1 of 7. All on if needed.
I'm not doing it.
Boy, this guy is still breathing so heavy. Don't they get any physical training at the sheriff's office? Anyway, I still have a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Espinoza was trolling them a little. You know, just totally relaxing when they tell him to get out of the car. So they have to drag him out. If you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comments below. In any case, trolling or not, he's clearly the victim here. The deputies overstepped their authority and made a mess of this encounter. Before we head to the jail, Deputy Noel reports one more time.
SC4 also knows that this party pulled up on my stop and he started getting to it. Lincoln said he was advised to leave, and then when he told him not to leave now because it becomes his stop too, he decides to step on the gas while I was holding onto the vehicle.
I think it is. I have a hard time, man. I don't fucking think.
For taser deployment. Well, what do you want, Douglas? Your original guy. He's gonna get a citation. He's staying there. That's my original stop.
Okay. What do you want from us? What can we do to help?
We should be good.
Okay.
I got Med coming to check him out.
Okay. All right. Since you guys are good with us.
All right.
Huh. Have you noticed how the story changed a little? And that it changed in the deputy's favor? First of all, Deputy Lincoln never told Espinoza to stay. If I hear it correctly, he said something else.
You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son.
Right.
He's right back to Wilson.
Leave. Leave. That's the part. Stay.
As you can tell, Deputy Noel also lied about holding onto the car when Espinoza tried to drive away. So I stand by my statement that this guy should have never been allowed to become a sheriff's deputy. Now at first, I cut Lieutenant Trujillo some slack, but the interaction at the jail proves otherwise. He's just as bad of a cop as the other one.
We're gonna try to get him in here. If he acts like a idiot, he's going in the chair. No, just come on. All right, get out.
Can you give me a few minutes?
No, get out.
Just seconds, man. I can't move. Man. Jeez.
Right over here, the open door. Have a seat on the bench inside. I'm going to tell you right now, if you continue to act like a jack, sit down. You're going in the chair. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
I understand.
You're going to cooperate. You're going to do what you're told, because if not, you're going to go in the chair. Okay? Yeah. Any part of that you don't get?
No, sir.
Med's going to come and check him out because he got tased, so that's kind of what we're waiting on right now. So we'll let them come and look at him here, and then we'll go from there.
Come on, the worst this guy did was to troll you a little bit, maybe. There's no need for such aggression, is there? Some cops are just not cut out for this job, and I get that. It is a hard job, so go on and do something else. But this guy really needs to take it out on someone.
You can come and talk to him Monday through Friday. When you get out of jail, he's up front. Under Sheriff Santa Steven is my supervisor's name. You can come and talk to him then. It's not being mean, I'm telling you the way it is, okay? You had your chance, okay? Shut up and listen, okay? It's not time for you to talk, it's time for you to listen. Because I'm done with your bull, okay? This could have all been prevented, okay? Simple. I roll up to see who the parked behind my deputy, because I don't know who it is, and you start acting like a okay? No. Number one, you roll up your window when I'm walking up to it, therefore I have to knock on your window to get your... Oh, you don't know who I am?
I didn't have your lights on.
Are you stupid?
Behind me, though.
Does this costume I'm not wearing tell you who I am?
Well, I couldn't see it.
Bull. You looked right at me and rolled your window up.
I rolled my
all
window.
recorded.
I rolled my window up when you...
All recorded. Okay? I say what you want.
No.
Anything you can say will be used against you in court.
I know.
Keep talking.
I mentioned several times that judging from the deputy's comments, the old man was trolling them a little. And to some degree, I can empathize with the cops. And although he shouldn't do anything to slow down or hinder the officers who are performing their duties, the old man had the right to roll his windows down. And he has the right to say that he didn't understand the situation. However, it's the deputy's job to remain calm in all situations and act rationally, which he failed to accomplish that day.
Keep talking.
I'm not saying that. I was bringing my pickup to court because it doesn't stop. He told me to leave. When I push my brakes, my truck does not stop. I have to...
So you're driving an unsafe vehicle?
I was bringing it to Ford.
So you're driving an unsafe vehicle is what you're trying to do. You're saying it don't stop?
When you're holding the brakes, it won't stay unless I put it in neutral. He started pounding on my truck and he told me to stop. I put it in reverse to back it onto the curb so that way you guys didn't have to...
Do you know what stop means?
Yes, sir, but...
Does that mean drive your truck?
No, but my truck's not...
Let me ask you a question, okay? Does stop mean put your truck in gear and try to drive away?
No, he told me to drive away.
You just said he told you to stop.
He told me to drive away and then you were yelling, no, stop him. So he started pounding on the hood of my pickup.
Okay, so basically you were doing what you wanted to do, right? Just like you've done this whole time, okay? You were told to leave from the traffic stop. Your son is old enough to drive a vehicle. He's old enough to be pulled over, right? Well, you remember what you said? That you don't like us pulling him over for no reason? You have no idea why he was pulled over, do you? No, you don't. So shut up about it now, because I'm tired of listening to you, all right? You're done talking, because I don't give a shit what you have to say anymore. Okay? Zero.
I can't understand your...
They're going to come and take a look at you, so just shut up and talk to them.
Whoa. This deputy is really angry. I mean, super fed up. He kind of sounds like an angry kid. Well, at least the medics are in a better mood.
Hi! What happened?
He shot me in the face with my handcuffs on.
Okay. He got tased. He didn't get shot. Okay. So there's a difference between being shot and being tased.
What kind of tase was it? Was it a drag tase or did you have...
No, it was the deployed prongs, yep. Since he was flopping around like an idiot and being uncooperative, one happened to hit him in the lip.
Okay. Do you have any... Is the other one still in?
No, I pulled him out.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay, so our guideline says we have to take you in to go get evaluated now. So...
That's fine. I'm cooperative. I mean, they're making it bigger than what it is. I mean, it is what it is. There's no sense in saying anything, but, you know, it is what it is. I was shot in the face with the taser while I was handcuffed behind my back. Okay. So that's pretty much it. But I'm okay.
Okay, so do you want to go to the hospital to get checked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take him.
Okay.
You want to just take his stuff inside?
I don't want to stand up. Right?
Yeah, I'll take him. I don't care what you want. Let's go.
I want another transport.
Stand up.
Come on, man.
It's not Burger King, pal. You don't get what you want. Over here.
Settle down.
Have a seat.
God, answer phone now. I'm trying to.
Maybe he didn't get what he wanted that day, but my guess was that he'll get something in the end. He filed a federal lawsuit which resulted in both deputies getting sacked. The 70-year-old Espinoza claims he was tased 35 times and that he's a victim of an unjustified assault. But that's not all. He's also suing the Los Animas Board of County Commissioners, Sheriff Derek Navarrete, and Under Sheriff Ray Sansistevan, who supposedly lied in their reports. When it comes to corrupt cops, they don't care who the suspect is. It can be a woman, a child, an elderly person, or, as we're about to see, a homeless Army veteran. The following encounter, or should I say encounters, took place in October 2021 in the city of Gastonia, North Carolina. Someone reported a man panhandling and using a dog to make people feel sorry for him. Several times during the day, officers approached the man, asking him to leave.
I told you to move from over here. Hey, boy.
You told me what?
I told you that you had to move, man.
I did move.
No, you can't panhandle over here, man.
I'm not panhandling.
But when I saw you, you were, and you're still.
No, I'm not panhandling.
You're still here in the middle. Okay,
I don't have a sign or anything.
Well, you did when I saw you initially.
No, you didn't.
Okay?
No, you didn't. I've never had a sign. I haven't had a sign for
You're asking people for money, brother.
I'm not asking anybody for money.
You were.
No, I'm not.
You cannot
find anybody.
Okay, listen. The fact still remains. You cannot stand here in the middle of this intersection right here, okay?
Where's the law that says that I can't stand here?
There are many laws. No. Well, all right, now I can literally.
I didn't ask her for it.
You cannot stand in the middle of this area. Okay?
We now know the core of the story. Some Karen reported a veteran panhandling. He was approached by officers telling him he couldn't panhandle and that he could not stand at the intersection. It's a tricky subject. What is the definition of panhandling? Is he allowed to stand at the median of a road? Before I answer these questions, let's see if a female officer has more patience.
I just saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID.
Yes, I can.
Giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for, though?
Because I'm about to write you a citation.
For what?
For panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. If you come up to me and give me money...
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them stop?
Give me your ID.
You saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're going to write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it, and you did it.
I didn't do it. You
and
see me.
I
I'm here. I'm packing my stuff up.
I sit there and watch you.
You watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Baker Third City. I'm out with that subject.
Like, you literally watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Okay, give me your ID, sir. Give me your ID.
You're going to write me a ticket.
Yes.
You can feel the tension escalating, and you already know that things are going to go south from here. Just to be clear, the Gastonia Code clearly states that it's forbidden to ask, beg, solicit, or offer to work for money by spoken, written, or printed work or other such acts. Apart from waving and smiling, Mr. Joshua Rohrer did none of those. However, according to the same code, it's unlawful to stand, sit, or accept contributions from a stopped vehicle in a street, including shoulders and median strips. It would be okay on a sidewalk, but not where he was standing. So, even though the officers had cause to arrest him, unfortunately, the situation got out of hand. This is the moment the supervisor arrives.
Doing all right, sir.
Just out with him. I told him he couldn't be on the median.
Yeah, that's why I was packing my stuff up.
Walk out to a car to get money.
Yeah, I saw him at Circle K the other day with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him for violating the city
She's trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you
I was literally rolling up my roll. And somebody stopped and gave me money. And you saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay, because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So if it appears that you're violating the ordinance, that's how that works.
Right, but
if you're so let me tell you, because you're not a lawyer, you can get one, but I can tell you how the law works. You're in the median, right? You're waving at people in the median after I've told you.
Down like this.
Yes.
I sit there and observe you, and that lady is a witness down there.
Yeah, and I walked up here because I packed up like you told me.
I just want you to know you can go to jail for this ordinance. If you continue to argue with officers, you're going to go to jail, and we are going to call animal control for your dog.
And this is where we get to the tough part. Sunshine. She's Mr. Rohrer's service dog. She's been specially trained to comfort and care for Mr. Rohrer, helping him cope with his PTSD. Mr. Rohrer decides to provide his ID, but pay close attention to Sunshine's behavior during this next interaction.
There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm going to ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your state ID. Turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what for, dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
Do you see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mama! What are you doing?
Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. We need. To Charlie 10 City. We need more units.
Hey! Stop! Why are you doing this? Somebody help me record!
Turn around.
Record this!
Turn around, sir.
Help me!
Turn around.
No!
Turn around.
Why are you doing this?
To Charlie 10 City, taser deployed on the dog.
It was clear that the moment the officer said she bit him, she was a few feet away, acting very calmly. Rohrer's lawyers later stated that Sunshine was a service dog. She was just doing what she was trained to do by pacing calmly near Mr. Rohrer. When she jumped onto the car, she attempted to get closer to his face, to comfort him, because she sensed he was distressed. That is also a part of her training, as well as a natural instinct. At no point did she show any signs of aggression. After being tased, she ran away. Sunshine died several days after the incident when she was hit by a car while her owner was in jail.
In Gastonia tonight, neighbors there calling for justice after a homeless veteran was arrested for panhandling earlier this month. That Army veteran, Joshua Rohrer, and some witnesses who saw the incident claim police were overly aggressive toward him and his dog. Since then, those witnesses and a few different veteran support groups have been protesting the arrest and demanding the Gastonia Police Department release the body camera video. Gastonia police tell us they are reviewing the incident to determine if all policies and procedures were followed by officers during the arrest.
As for Mr. Rohrer, he entered a plea deal for his charges, including a previous charge of driving with an invalid driver's license. He got probation and in June 2023 filed a lawsuit against Officer Taylor, Officer Brooks, and the city of Gastonia. He alleged a series of violations, including violations of the First and Fourth Amendments, defamation, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. None of the cops face criminal charges for their actions, although Officer Taylor has since resigned from the Gastonia PD. And now I have a special treat for you. This time we're going to start at the end of the altercation. Notice how light of a knock at the door it was.
Sir, it's Officer Conema. Officer Conema.
I don't know who that is. What do you want?
Do you mind if we speak to you for 1 minute?
For what?
We would like to say something to you.
Say what? Go ahead.
Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man. I'd just like to apologize for getting upset with you earlier.
You don't want to lose your job?
No, I just don't want to. Can you open the door?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to get into my own personal things, but I had some personal things going on that I let get the best of me, and I do apologize for that.
Wow, that sounded like a really sincere apology. It's gotta make you wonder what this officer did that would want to make him apologize like that. Well, that was Officer Marler of the Suisun City Police Department. You've already heard the voice of his partner, Officer Conoma. The man inside is Army veteran turned actor, Syra Austin Hawkins. And these two officers came knocking at his door earlier that evening. During the altercation that ensued, one of the officers told the sergeant to consume male genitalia, although he didn't phrase it as nicely. Notice how at that time, the knock was quite different, as well as the officer's demeanor.
Yeah, sorry. Hello.
Hey. I don't know who that is.
You know who that is?
No.
Who's your girlfriend or your baby mama?
The lady we just saw.
The lady
we
right
can
here.
see.
First of all, that's my wife, Marla.
Okay.
Marla.
Okay.
And who?
Conema.
Who
So
the hell
who's
is-
this?
One second. Can you go with the
What's the problem?
So we're here on a welfare check. We have to make sure she's okay.
Why?
Because we received a call from North Bay for the incident that occurred earlier.
The incident that Officer Marler's referring to was reported to the police by the North Bay Hospital. Parents brought in a child who supposedly ingested nail polish, so they called the police and asked them to check on the family who used to live in this house prior to the Hawkins family. The baby mama comment was derogatory, and judging by the demeanor of Sergeant Hawkins, let's just say it failed to foster cooperation. Nonetheless, the sergeant informs the officers that he has no idea what or who they're talking about. Notice that for now, he's relatively calm, but Marler's about to screw this up even more. When asked about his name, Hawkins shortly replies,
What incident?
Copy.
Look right there. Supposed to be investigated if y'all investigate. Right there. 9 years, U.S. Army. Now, what's the problem?
What's your first name?
I don't have to identify myself to you, do I? Am I under investigation? You want to tell me what's going on? Don't knock on my window.
Can you come out here?
No, she can't come out there. Y'all need to tell me what's going on. This is my house.
We told you. We're here for a welfare check.
Not the right address.
Oh, welfare checks or what?
No, I got it. Y'all violating my rights right now.
No, we're not.
We're not, dude.
Yes, you are, because
No,
you're
we're
not
not.
telling me who that is. I just said it to you.
Listen to me, dude. We're not violating your rights.
You are.
How?
Because
Which right? Which civil right are we violating?
Why are you raising your
We're
voice?
not violating
Why is he
anything.
raising his voice?
Okay.
Why is he raising his voice?
So we are here
Are
on
you
a
threatening
welfare
me?
check.
I can go inside my
We
house.
are here on a welfare check.
Officer Marler stepped out of line on that one. So far, Sergeant Hawkins was calm and relatively cooperative, but Marler raising his voice got him defensive now, and the young officer was about to take it even further.
I was called in by North Bay over
You
a
said that
child.
already. I don't know what that
Well,
means.
Stop talking. Let me talk.
I don't have
over
to stop
a child
talking.
that
Okay.
ingested
Right.
that ingested.
Why is he I don't like him.
A person
He's raising
that
his voice at me
ingested
right now.
or nail polish. Okay.
Okay, so we're
We come
here
here. Your
to
baby's
check
right
on
there.
Okay,
your wife.
I'm going to talk to you. First of all, came to my house and said, "Is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?" That's my wife. So
Okay.
that's disrespectful starting off.
All right, sir. So
That was disrespectful starting off, and
Okay,
and then
I
he's raising his
understand.
voice at me.
Okay, I understand.
So now I can raise my
So
voice,
look-
right?
No, you can eat.
What's his problem?
Okay.
No, he did not just say that, did he?
So now I can raise my voice,
Let's
right?
go. No, you can eat.
I guess he did, and this really sent the Army veteran off the rails. And who could blame him? Neither of the officers acted appropriately. But if Marler didn't start off disrespecting his wife, I'm sure this would have turned out differently. It just goes to show how a minor slip-up can turn things around in a split second. But even though he's visibly agitated, Hawkins doesn't do anything stupid, but he does start recording.
Nah, I need your badge numbers. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll give you my badge number. But so the reason we're here is to make sure somebody is okay. Son?
Close the blinds.
Hold on, sir.
Close the blinds.
Sir, do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds. Close the blinds. I'm not going in the house.
Are your
Close the
children
blinds.
okay, ma'am? Are your children okay? Okay.
Look okay, guy? He's asking if my children are okay. They're asking me who is Giselle and who's a 14-year-old boy. Who the is that? Who the y'all talking about?
We're gonna leave now.
At this point, the officers were assured that the kids were okay. In the process, they continually intruded on this family's privacy and kept infuriating an Army veteran. I think we can all sympathize with Sergeant Hawkins. Not only did Marler disrespect him and his family, but he did it repeatedly. Now the other officer, it was too late for apologies. The media picked up on the story and it went viral. What do you think about this interaction? There's no doubt that Officer Marler was wrong and he stepped out of the boundaries. He was fired soon after the story went public. But what about Sergeant Hawkins? Some say he should have calmed down after Marler left. Others praised him for defending his family. Where do you stand on the matter? Thank you for joining me on yet another wild ride. Today we explored a lot of different police interactions. So tell me, which one resonated the most with you and why? Also, please like, share, and subscribe to keep the channel growing. We'll see you next time.